I should do a video telling her of my experience and of what transpired at the border, how to get through, and all of that. So this video is going to be about that. It's going to be, sharing my experience and telling you about what I passed through. Hello besties, welcome back to my channel, Diary of Amabelle, and it's your girl Amabelle. You guys, if it's your first time of seeing me, if it's your first time of coming in contact with my channel, you're highly welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and support your girl so we can get to our 2000, our 2k. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. You're the real OG. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So you guys, I'm just coming back from work and I decided to do a chit chat with you guys. So guys, on this chit chat, you know that if you go through my channel, you see that I created a playlist of my Benin Republic travel vlog. I did several vlogs of my travel experience and I created a playlist out of it. If you haven't seen that playlist, please go and check my channel and support your girl. So after doing the videos, after doing the vlogs, I got a message from a subscriber saying that I should do a video telling her of my experience and of what transpired at the border, how to get through, and all of that. So this video is going to be about that. It's going to be, sharing my experience and telling you about what I passed through. What we passed through going to Benin Republic. So you guys, the first thing you need to know, backstory. Let me give you a backstory of how we traveled from Abuja to Lagos and then to Benin Republic, and we used a travel company. Now the travel company, I'm not going to mention their name because I'm not supposed to be advertising for them, but the travel company liaised with a travel company in Lagos, and so that they did a collaboration, and that was how we were able to join them in Lagos. Now the first thing we did was we took a flight from Abuja to Lagos. Some people might want to go by road from Abuja to Lagos, but the roads are not safe. So yeah, we took a flight from Abuja to Lagos, and then from Lagos we did road trip to Benin Republic. Some people can go by air to Benin Republic, and that's not a problem. If you can, by all means, please do it, because I think the hassles are less, the stress is less. Very wonderful travel experience. So I'm going to tell you some of the things you need to know. I have like 5 or 6 things you need to know. I will give bonuses at least. I think I'll give bonuses. So guys, in case you see me looking down, I have my notebook. I have my notebook where I wrote down all the points I'm going to be making in this video, so I don't miss any points. So yeah, that's why I'm looking down. The first thing you need to know is that you should do your research. If you want to use a travel company, then research on the travel companies. Go on Instagram, check out travel companies, check out their prices, and then check out their prices and know the one that is best suited for you and your family or whatever. Or if you don't want to use a travel company, you can then you can go to a transport company and use them. God is good. There are several transport companies in Lagos that you can use to go in. Or if you're not going to use the transport company, you just want to use a taxi or your car, make sure you have a travel guide, because is a foreign country. You're not really familiar with the terrain, so you don't get lost. Now the next thing you need to know is that number 2 thing you need to do is plan. After doing your research, now if you're not going to use the travel company, because the travel company is going to have their packages, they're going to know the fun places to take you to and all of that. If you're not going to use a travel company, then you need to do your research to know the places you want to go to, how much it costs, where you're going to stay, the Airbnb and all of that, food and everything. So you do your research and all of that. I didn't have to do a research because the travel company we did all of that, and they took care of all of that. So yeah. Now the second thing you need to know is that you need to, even though we used a travel company, you need to ask your travel company all its fine prints. Don't go in blinded. ask them everything, because there was some information that the travel company did not relate to us. I'm not going to say all of that to make them look bad, but there were a lot of things they didn't tell us. There were a lot of things we went there, blindsided. But you need to ask them everything, like how many people are going to be in a room, what to expect, what are the things you need to buy, how much you're supposed to take, what's the exchange rate, and everything. Then another thing, the third thing you're supposed to do is get your passport. Get your passport, your Nigerian passport. Get your passport and your yellow card. You have to get your yellow card. This is what the yellow card looks like. This is what the yellow card looks like. You guys, can you see? This is what the yellow card. I don't want to cover it because of my names. This is what the yellow card looks like. Now you need to have this to go after getting. You want to get your yellow card, go to Federal Ministry of Health, or I think they sometimes have it at the border. Make sure you have your yellow card, because the border patrol, the people at the border, can be very difficult, can sometimes try to be very difficult. So get your yellow card and your ECOWAS passport, and then because there were some people that didn't have passport and they had issues with border patrol. Now after that, the next thing you need to know, as many things as you can buy from Nigeria if you're on a budget. But if you have the money to spend when you get there, that's good and fine. Please, by all means, spend your money. But make sure you take water, you take juice, the kind of juice you want, take food, take provisions and all that, in case you want to nibble on something and things become difficult. Then the exchange rate. You need to know the exchange rate. You need to ask your guide, your tour guide, your travel company what the exchange rate is, so that you don't go in blindsided. Now the exchange rate when we went was 1,100 sefa to 1,000 naira. So I don't know if it has changed now, because the rise of the dollar and all of that, I don't know if it has changed now. Then if you're going in with less than $100, the exchange rate is going to be different from when you're going with $100 and above. So you need to know that. Then the other thing you need to know is to make sure you have a receipt for all your gadgets. Make sure you have a receipt for every gadget you're going to go in with, especially guys, because the border patrol can be very difficult. They can start accusing someone of being a Yahoo boy or whatever, or you hide your laptops or whatever under the carpet or something. Just make sure they do not see it, or if they see it, make sure you have a receipt for it. If not, it's going to cause a delay, or you have enough money to tip them at the border. That's fine, so then the next thing you need to know is that their sockets are not like Nigerian sockets. This is how their sockets look like. Their sockets look like this. Can you guys see? So their sockets are not like Nigerian sockets. If you're going to take an extension, make sure you buy a plug-in that looks like this. Make sure you buy a plug-in that looks like this, and then have a tour guide who speaks Yoruba. Even if you're going with a transport company, make sure the transport company has a tour guide that speaks either Yoruba, French, or the native language, because they hardly speak English. They speak mostly their languages, so it may not be easy for you to communicate with them. Then make sure they give you a SIM card so that you can call your family members, go on WhatsApp, use their internet. Let them buy you a SIM card and let it be configured to the local network. Then ensure that the travel you ask all the right questions, and then make sure you have a travel pillow. Your neck is likely to pain you. Make sure you have a travel pillow, and then make sure you have to be very patient. Because a lot of things that might get you angry, but you have to be very patient. All in all, it was a fun experience. Then when you now get to the border, they'll tell everybody to calm down. They'll stamp the passport, because I think it's visa on arrival. So when you get there, they will stamp your passport that you got into the country. and when you're coming out that you're leaving the country. So they're going to stamp your passport. Everybody will walk through. Now, in between the border between Nigeria and Benin Republic, there's a place called No Man's Land. So you can commit any crime there, you can sleep there, you can do anything there, and you're not going to be arrested. Nothing is going to happen to you. You can do a video there. But once you cross that part, you can't do videos. You can't do videos at the border. That was why I was not able to capture the border in my video. But once you're in that No Man's Land, you can do a video and all of that. Yeah, then when you enter into Benin Republic, it is beautiful. It's not rowdy, it's calm. Then places you can go to the snake temple, the voodoo temple. They worship snakes there, so you can go there. Please don't be, well, me, I was not afraid of the snakes, so I carry the snakes on my neck because I'm kind of adventurous. Yeah, I'm kind of adventurous. I love to experience new things. I love to see new things. I love to do fun things. So yeah, I am kind of adventurous, and yeah, I carried the snake on my neck. Then we went to the slave museum. Try and visit the slave museum. It has a lot of history. If you check my channel, you will see a video on the slave museum. We went to the point of no return. We went through the slave route. There was a route that the slaves passed through to get to the sea, where they took them on the boat and took them out of Africa. So yeah, we did that. And then we went to Casa de Papal. It was so beautiful. It's a luxury resort where you can stay. So you can choose to stay there. Yeah, it's a lovely place to be in. Then we were in Paradisia Hotel. The hotel is beautiful. If you check my videos, you see the hotel. You see where I went to work out at their hotel and everything. So it's beautiful. And then we also went to a restaurant on an island. Yeah, we went to an island and we went to a restaurant and we had lunch, and then after that we did kayaking, and then after that we had a bonfire, and then we came back to Lagos and we came back to Abuja. It was a fun experience. I had fun. I really had fun despite all the stress and despite all the hassles and everything. When we got back, when we were coming in, the border patrol, they were trying to say, oh yeah, one of the people that we traveled with was a Yahoo boy, because he had his laptop and he did not have any receipt for the laptop. But somehow we were able to wiggle our way through now the Nigerian system. So yeah, we were able to do all of that. So if you're looking to I'm sure that having watched this video, I'm sure that you are planning a trip or you want to travel. Tell me in the comment section down below if you've ever been hassled by a border patrol, or if you've ever been disturbed by the police or something, or if you're planning on traveling. Tell me in the comment section down below. Yeah, so these are the fun things we did. These are the fun places we visited. And make friends. Make sure you make friends with the locals, with the people that you travel with and all of that. So yeah, it was a fun experience. It was a really fun experience. We should make a habit of planning towards having a vacation once in a year or twice, or as many times as possible as you would like, So yeah. Okay, so stay to the end of this video. Please like, comment, share. Drop your comments in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think. Ask me questions, whatever you need to know. And connect with me on Instagram. If I'm not able to respond and put all the detail here, you can connect with me on Instagram and ask me questions, ask me what you need to know, whatever, and I'm willing to answer whatever questions you have. I'm willing to answer whatever questions you have. Yeah, you guys, tell me in the comment section down below, did you enjoy this chit chat? Was I fun? Did you enjoy it? Guys, support my channel, subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification button so you do not miss anything when I post my next video. You guys, thank you for joining my bestie circle. See you guys in the next vlog. You should check out my playlist, my Benin Republic travel playlist series. It was a very fun experience. So you guys, until I see you next time, is your favorite girl Amabelle, and I love you. Mwah, mwah.